4th of September recap video on US30. So go to the previous day. So what happened the previous day? New York's traders were selling from up here, continued to sell all the way down to here, and then started buying here. So this is the discount buy area. You can see that got broken with the next day come down, and just before the London opening takes that. So it's not really valid. You can't use that as a strong buy area, but you could use it as a retracement. Overall, the traders from the previous day were selling, so you go into the next day as seeing a bullish move as a retracement, and a continuation on the sell in the New York session is expected. So here we have the next day, the day we're talking about, the 4th of September. Let's go to the pictures. There we go. There it is. So you can see London opening from the bottom, instant push to the upside, and then move sideways, and that shows London traders are clearly buying from there. So what you'd be looking for in the New York session is the push up, and then you can get into the sales. So the main thing you'd be looking for on this day is selling after the New York opening. And we have JOLTs there, you can see. Bit of consolidation in that area before making a downwards move. So here we go. Let's have a look. Zoom in. So we've got the mop here. Pre-London, London opening, you can see we've got a flat bottom there, instant push to the upside. But you can see the price come down, take this low, and then you start the upwards movement. So it'd be very hard to get this if you wasn't quick and on point and you got that upwards movement straight away. So I wouldn't really have got that trade. I'd be looking for something a bit more constructive. You can see price goes up, moves sideways, finds out support and resistance along there, and just goes sideways. No real trades in here. I remember this trade, I didn't even trade London session. I focused on the New York session. So now we go into the New York. We got the pre-New York here. You got the high volume time here, and then you got the New York Open here. So New York Open takes place. This is your Asian session high here. So New York Open wicks down and then continues the upwards move. So once you've got a push up, you'll be looking for a downwards move back to the New York Opening at least. Because now it's taken the Asian session high, you have little minor liquidity pools here. So as it clears that, you'd be looking for a sell on the downwards move, and you'd be looking to retest the S area, either for support from this area for continuation up, or for it to push through and then give you that bearish confirmation from the retesting the New York opening. So this sell from here would have probably been the easiest, back down, and then you'd have been taken out at break even. Price moves around a bit, waits for jolts, and then that's what you'd been doing. You'd been waiting for the news events, because most of the time, if it's not with the New York Open on release, which this downwards move would have been, it's likely to be after the news has taken place. So the news takes place on this red candle here, pushes down, back to the New York opening level, and that gives you a buy setup, takes the low from here, shows bullish support from this New York opening, because it's pushing down, taking the low from here with the news release, showing you bullish support from that New York open level. So you could have got that buy, but it wasn't the clearest. I didn't get that buy. I was waiting for this rejection after this consolidation happened. You don't want to be trading that sort of price action really. So now you have this consolidation. The upwards move is your fake out. It takes the liquidity from here. I was expecting it to take it from here, but you can't have everything you want. So then after taking this minor liquidity, you start to get rejection. Once pushed down, you start to see support and resistance being followed, pushed down again, and then you got into the move. You'd have got into the move around here if you was looking for a tight stop loss. It depends on what sort of trader you are. You could have got down here if you was a higher time frame trader and you was looking for the main move down here. you'd have had your stop loss up here, entry would have been around here, and you'd have been targeting the New York Open at least. Price comes down, it bounces around that area, creates a near double bottom here, and then pushes down, and you took mostly partial profits on the sale around here because it's retesting the New York opening. Now price pushes down a bit further than most people expected. I was expecting bullish movement from here, but we didn't get that. Pushed down a bit, lower, held off this bullish move, and then we started to get into the buys around here because it was retesting the high volume time and the pre-New York opening and this consolidation. So I was looking for a bullish move from this area. I know sometimes it does come down a bit further than the New York opening. Price bounced around a bit. Some people got taken out on this retracement here because their entries were up here, and by the time price gone up, they would have moved to break even and been stopped out. So there'd been a break even stop loss hit. But if you was kept in and your stop loss was still down here, you'd have got the move up, clears this high, you'd have took some partial profits and then been holding going into the next day. And that is today. And you can see how that upwards movement continued into the next day, respecting this area as your New York session discount buy area. But I'll go over that next because it's not the end of the day yet. It's still price action being developed. But you can see how that move, how that day is just a retracement to this area. It's just retracing to this area to give bearish support. And that's all we was looking for. Some sort of retracement on this day, followed by a continuation down. And that's what we got. So that was something to look out for. That's why going into the next day, you'd be looking for price to respect this area because it's also a premium sale area. But I'll go over that in the next video. That's the next video. So that is the 4th of September. There's the price action, and here is the picture with all the levels on. The clearest trade would have been the sale after the New York opening and the news events has taken place. Apart from that, there's not really much opportunity unless you was straight active and ready to go at the London opening. But yeah, the setup for that London buy wasn't great. Take care, have a good day.